Hello there. This is a message for named leaders. I don't do this very often because I stress to you how important it is that everybody, whether a named leader, someone who is simply very good at their job and therefore well known, somebody who is just charismatic and well liked, everybody, every colleague, no matter how small they think their role is in an organization, has a role to play. But named leaders, it is time for you to step up. If we are honest about it, there was a paucity of leadership before COVID. There was a profound lack of real, authentic interest across the board in creating the kind of leaders who would see the holistic nature of their job, would understand that leadership incorporates management, of course, but is far beyond that, is effortful, and demands that colleagues are seen as human beings with full lives. If there's one thing we've seen through COVID is that leadership had to change. The language that you heard organizations use around people shifted. More human words were used. We recognized that our colleagues had lives outside of work and worries and stresses and fears, and that our organization should play a part in helping our colleagues manage. I know that this has been exhausting work, but it's not going to stop. The pandemic has allowed colleagues, workers, to be seen differently. And there's an entire group of our workers who were invisible prior to the pandemic and who are now essential, and they know it. There's an entire group of colleagues across sectors who know for sure now that their companies realize they are people with lives and other stresses and worries outside of work. And once you have been seen as a human being, no one wants to go back to be a widget of productivity. So this is not going to end with a vaccination protocol, with the rollout of the vaccine. Life isn't going to go back to normal. It has been the most pervasive lie out there that somehow at some point in the future, everything will look like it looked in the past, and it's not going to. So leaders, now is the time. If you are deficient in skills to be the kind of leader that is emotionally literate, who can create authentic relationships, whether you are co-located or whether your teams work remotely, now is the time to step up, because the demand is not going to change. What are you going to do to make sure you're the kind of leader who can fulfill all the promises that you make to your colleagues on your website?